Welcome back to Mexico News Network's Daily Report, broadcasting from El Dorado Royal Spa Resort by Charisma. Keep informed about Mexico's day by day on our website, www.mexiconewsnetwork.com, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. As a way of expressing social discontent, the urban art collective La Pistola Stencil, a portmanteau of the words lapis and pistola, both Spanish for pencil and gun respectively, portrays current social and political issues in Mexico. These artistic expressions have become an icon in the streets of Oaxaca and also cities around the world. La Pistola Stencil is an urban art collective made up of graphic designers Rosario Martinez and Roberto Vega, an architect Yankel Valderas, all three of them from the state of Oaxaca. They got together to express their feelings and also represent the voice of the voiceless, realizing that their work portrayed on a poster wouldn't make the same impact than a whole wall. The collective chose a different way of expressing their struggle. Instead of a violent attempt to grasp the attention of the people, they chose to use stencils and canned paint as their tool of choice, of course, through the use of striking and aesthetically pleasing images and well-thought-out composition. Elements that together create powerful messages. The creative process begins with inspiration which comes from everyday situations, anything that has a reason to be put on a wall, stories, protests, actions, messages that the artists feel that need to be put out and transmitted to the audience. Afterwards, it's time to conceptualize the idea. Together with the space they have to work on and the idea of the piece. They then decide to work with stencils, screen printing, or both. Often they combine both depending on what they want the finished product to look like. The images have made an impact in different cities in Mexico and have been presented in countries such as Cuba, USA, Spain, Italy, and Sweden. In fact, they are currently exhibiting at the Rich Mitch Cross Arts Center in East London. This exhibition was opened in February 28. Every mural by La Pistola can be considered as an act of solidarity, and some might even call them visual poetry, a revolutionary expression through art by a team of 3 creative Mexicans. As with many other ancient societies, the Aztec military was firmly organized and divided into several ranks. Among the most famous ones are the Eagle Warriors, Jaguar Warriors, and the Shorn ones. These ranks were sometimes earned and sometimes inherited. And its imperial height, Aztec society was extremely focused on forming a strong and vast fighting force. Given how war was the way the Aztecs subjugate other peoples, society revolved around the world, and so it was the utmost importance to have the well-trained and loyal corps of warriors. The military was considered a way of life, and sometimes it was the only way to escalate the social pyramid. As such, society held several activities that involved fighting. Elite soldiers had their own weaponry and armor, including the elaborate headgear representing the sacred animal their rank embodied. Others were dedicated to espionage, serving as messengers and strategists. The Aztec military was complex and involved several warrior societies, classes, or ranks. Starting with regular units, these were basically people who, when not in battle, were in charge of carrying supplies, armors, and weapons during their long journeys. It is important to keep in mind that there were no beasts of burden to ride the Mesoamerican at that time, so it was necessary to walk to get to the scene of battle or to the settlement they wished to conquer. Next, we have the Eagle and Jaguar warriors. They wore armor and had pieces resembling the head of their rank's animal. Both were elite orders of warriors with advanced training in military tactics, though, unlike other societies, both orders were open to commoners who proved their valor in war. Though both ranks are believed to have engaged in open combat, there is less certainty regarding for more specific roles. For example, some sources cite the Eagles as having more of a scout duty and Jaguars with more of a heavier open combat role. Next up is the most prestigious warrior society, the feared Huachique, which translate to the shorn ones in Nahuatl, the language of the Aztecs. They would shave part of their heads and just leave some strand on the left side to form a braid. These warriors were known for never taking a step backwards during confrontation and served as imperial shock troops. There were, of course, other elite warrior societies made up from members of the nobility from different ranks. It was fundamentally a way of distinguishing themselves from commoners, given that nobles received more recognition in Aztec society. Every rank was identified with special attire, although the higher rank, the finer and the garments. They would also decorate their skin with different colors according to the rank they belonged to as a way of identification. Being an Aztec warrior was a very important role in society, as they considered that before being a ruler in this world, you have to prove your value as a warrior in battle. The entire history of Mexico from the Spanish conquest up to the Mexican Revolution can be seen as a search for ourselves, deformed or masked, with the bizarre institutions and a way to express ourselves. This was the unique perspective of Octavio Paz, one of Mexico's dearest personalities. Born in Mexico City on March 31, 1914, Octavio Paz Lozano was a poet, essayist, and a diplomat who captured his people's soul in his work. Controversial, honest, and with a profound love for his country, he always spoke his heart through social critique that reflected his life experiences. Resignation is one of our popular virtues. More than the glimmer of victory, we are moved by the notion of integrity in the face of adversity, which is why 17 years after his passing, the Literature Institute of the state of Veracruz, with cultural journalist Miguel Ángel Quemain, published La Brújula y el Laberinto, The Compass and the Labyrinth, a book that gathers a series of conversations between the two personalities on a variety of topics, including the poet's opinion on the state of journalism in Mexico. Being a young reporter, intelligent, bold, and inquisitive, Quemain managed to earn the writer's trust, a truly rare privilege that a select few were ever privy to. See, are those who your colleagues, your friends, they all had a recorder. They all record the same thing, and they all publish different things. The press has a schizophrenic mind. That's why I don't rely on these brief encounters too much. So casual that nothing good comes from them. In an interview with the Mexican daily Milenio, Quemain revealed the Nobel-winning writer Stan's relationship with the press. Indeed, he is described as being quite controlling, asking reporters to send him questions before interviews, only to remove what he considered trivial or adding those he deemed worthy. Displaying a legitimate interest in Paz's work, Quemain conversed with him, earned his trust, and made him understand that he was not only his employee, but an actual journalist. Maybe his questions were better than mine, but I had some other he never thought about, and which I knew he should address, said Quemain about their conversations. La Brújula y el Laberinto presents 10 years of conversations between the author and the Peerless Paz, showing his unique point of view and his lifetime experiences. A professional relationship that became a friendship between 1986 and 1996. 2 years later, Octavio Paz Lozano passed away at the age of 84, though his daring thoughts, his lively mind, and his love for his homeland remain one of Mexico's everlasting treasures. And now I'm very excited to present to you my friend John. John, come with me.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good, great.
Well, how do you feel in this place, in this paradise?
Oh, it's beautiful.
So how long have you been staying here?
We came Saturday.
So you already had time to enjoy the pool, the beach, the restaurants.
Everything.
What is your favorite place?
The pool. We really enjoy our room. We're staying in the casitas.
Ah,
Very
okay.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's a lovely place over there. Lovely place. So, what do you think about? Have you did in this place or just in casitas?
Both.
Both. Okay. What do you think about the gourmet inclusive, the gourmet experience?
It's delicious, everything.
Everything. Tell us about that. Tell us about
We
something.
love the mahi at Jojo's and the seared tuna, and just any of the restaurants are delicious. Can't go wrong.
So, have you tried the Mexican cuisine, the Mexican food?
Oh yes, ringtone.
Uh-huh.
We were there two
Tell-
nights ago.
Uh-huh.
Very good.
So you have to tell us something about your favorite dish, about the Mexican.
We had fajitas. We went safe.
Fajitas.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Chicken.
Yeah, chicken fajitas.
Very good.
With tortilla, of course. Tacos.
Yes.
Fajita tacos.
Yes.
Perfect. And what about the beverage, the drinks? Have you tried
Too
one?
many. Tried too many.
Too many. Which was your favorite?
We like them all. Pina colada, icebergs.
Have you tried the margarita?
Yes.
Yeah, it's very, very
good.
Mexican.
Maybe
Maybe
expected.
maybe a mojito. It's Cuban, but
Yes, we tried those.
Oh.
Try a little bit of everything.
perfect. So, what do you think about that? We have this place in the middle of the resort. This is a TV set, and we only say positive things about Mexico, about this country, about the Riviera Maya. What do you think about that?
I was surprised to see it here. I had to ask this morning what was going on here.
You see the clocks and
Yes,
the screens.
everything.
You were like, what is this about?
Even at night, yeah. It's
Okay,
good
so
promotion.
that's what we do here. And where are you from?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yes.
So what have you heard about Mexico, about this country back in your country?
Just
You can say the truth. You can say bad things. I've heard bad things. You can say.
we only really hear about the resorts.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Well,
Very little.
We only say positive things about Mexico, and that's the most important thing about this country. Don't you think?
Beautiful.
Okay, what do you think also about the weather?
It's been great. We went to Jamaica 2 years ago, and it rained for 4 days straight. So
Oh my God.
we were pretty disappointed.
So you were expecting a great time here,
yeah.
and
Yes.
you already had a great time
Yes.
here.
Very
So
so.
are you planning to come more often?
Oh yes,
Yes? Is this your first time?
yes,
Yes. Ooh, in this place also.
yes.
Okay. So what else? Tell me something about you. Maybe you want to tell us something about this place, about your experience.
I don't want to shower inside ever again.
Why?
Just want to shower in the outside shower that we have, the outdoor shower.
Okay. Woo. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much, John.
Thank
Are
you.
you on your honeymoon or something?
Nope, just vacation.
Just okay. Oh, I like that attitude. I like that. Well, thank you so much,
Thank
John,
you.
for this interview. Have a blast. Have a great time
We
here.
will.
And we hope to see you soon.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so much. That was all for today. Keep informed in MexicoNewsNetworks.com. And we have more information, positive news about Mexico. Log on our website, www.mexiconewsnetwork.com. See you the next time. Stay with us.